Okay, gentlemen of the press, this particular press briefing is all about another sometime last month or thereabout. I told you how some persons plan to frame, attack, or eliminate Ikenga, Honorable Ikenga Ugochinyere. You see, that particular plan has resurrected again. If you watch, Ikenga Ugochinyere has been speaking for opposition political party in the Federal House of Rep. And being a political activist, has been on it. He has been doing his activism without any fear of contradiction or favor. But some persons, both in PDP and some supporters of FCT ministers, is not comfortable with his activism and the criticism. So we learned that there is a plan to frame him up with a drop of charges, probably getting somebody to mention one of these terrorist suspects, just get him mention that he's the person sponsoring you, or he's one of those that are sponsoring terrorism in this country. We have all those plans. And I want to tell whoever that is involved that it will not stand. We, lawyers in defense of democracy, it will not stand. Any attempt to frame him up, any attempt to attack him will be highly resisted. And we are calling Mr. President to look at those who are criticizing your government. These are those of us in opposition criticizing the government. We are the people that are telling you the truth. We are the people that are helping your government. Honorable Ikenga Ugochinyere has been there criticizing before this government, and even before he joined politics fully. So trying to intimidate him, trying to silence him with a trump up charges will be resisted. And nobody will have it all. Because if you watch what Ikenga Ugochinyere is talking about, just what you have in PDP, how some PDP leadership that's supposed to form opposition is now working for APC, thereby rendering Nigeria to be a one-party state, which is not good to our democracy. You also talked about how the minister of FCT, Pro-Wike, is making things very difficult in Rivers State. He criticized all these things. So this is not a ground for somebody to start attacking him. We, the lawyers in defense of democracy, members of NBA Human Rights Committee, concerned members of NBA Human Rights Committee, we will resist it. And any attempt for that will move to the street. That is our message we want to pass to Mr. President. And all this intimidation, all this clamping down of opposition will not help Mr. President. Mr. President should look at those who are ready to help his government, not those who are looking for something to put in their pocket. Honorable Ikenga Ugochinyere is a force to reckon with. Is the hope of the youth. In the entire Southeast, as we speak now, he is the political leader in the entire Southeast. Take it or you leave it. Go and cite up opinion, because he has been there. He has been carrying people along. He has been showing people what representation is all about, what advocacy is all about, what opposition is all about. So we are calling on Mr. President. We are calling Inspector General of Police. We are calling Director of DSSS. Please don't allow anybody to use you. Don't allow anybody to use you. One of the people that made One of the people that made Buhari's government very unpopular are those praise singers. And today, Buhari has been known to be the worst political leader Africa can ever produce. So we are calling on Mr. President, please don't allow anybody to use the security agents to intimidate anybody, to cause problem in your government. Where you are doing well, everybody will support you. Where you are not doing well, will criticize you. We have seen some policies which you come up with, something like this tax reform. You can see how everybody is supporting you. When you do well, people will commend you. If you did not do well, people will, especially all those people who are working for you, who claim that they are supporting you. These are the people that are making your government very unpopular. So please, that is our position. That is the essence of this. Ugochinyere is representing the youth. Ugochinyere is representing the Southeast. Ugochinyere is a force to reckon with. When he talk, people should listen. Thank you and God bless you. The story is about one Ajia Kolen Metro Yesufu and the family. They brought this complaint to Initiative Against Human Rights Abuse and Torture, an NGO whom I'm their legal advisor. So they brought the complaint against Mrs. Bilkisu Ishaku Aliyu, whom they also known as Rebecca Omoka Mu Godwin Isaac. The summary of the entire matter is that Mrs. Bilkisu and the co forged a land document belonging to Ajia Kolen Mero Yusufu. So, and used that particular forged document to start disposing the land. So when the complainant Ajia discovered it, he wrote a petition to the EFCC, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. And that particular investigation was thoroughly done by EFCC. So the question there is that now that EFCC has concluded their investigation, according to them, their report is ready, what to stop them from taking this suspect to court? As if that one is not enough, the woman still continued that act of fraudulent land racketeer in FCT, forging documents, which subsequent petition has also forwarded to EFCC, which EFCC has also concluded investigation. But up to now, nothing happened. Rather, we have pictures where the woman is posing pictures with Inspector General of Police and some other political exposed person, telling people who cares to hear that she is above the law and nobody can do him anything. And by his conduct, he is proving it. Not only that, anytime he's committing this fraud and you invite police, his own police that he's moving with will not allow the police that came to do their work to get him arrested, to get her arrested. Yes, the evidences are there. I will give you the pictures and everything. So it is a worrisome situation. We wrote to EFCC chairman. We wrote this letter to EFCC chairman, asking EFCC chairman what happened. In our letter, we raised issues. We introduced the case in the letter. We gave the background. We explained the illegal trespass and forgery. We also raised the issue of findings of findings from FCT administration secretariat. We also established the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission investigation. We also raised the issue of expansion of fraudulent activities by this person how he has expanded his fraudulent activities. We also raise the issue of the impact the thing is having on innocent Nigerians, because one of the lands which he fraudulently acquired has been, she has sold some part of it to innocent Nigerians. And we also ask our prayers. What our prayers which we raise in the petition, there are 4 prayers. The most important among them is for the EFCC to arraign this woman in court. Let her face the wrath of the law. We also wrote a letter to the Inspector General of Police explaining how this woman is using his name and the office of the Inspector General of Police to commit fraud. We also establish pictures, videos, and letters, and this thing he wrote to Inspector General of Police, and the pictures where he posed with the Inspector General of Police. And this is not good to the renewed hope agenda of this administration, because EFCC chairman, to an extent, has catch an inch for himself in terms of fighting corruption, to an extent. But from what we are seeing now, this particular act is going to rubbish his hard-earned reputation, and that's why we are calling on him to do the needful. He did it when all the intimidations and everything was on him during that of Yahya Bello. He maintained his ground and insisted that Yahya Bello must face the court. And today, Yahya Bello have his day in court. And some other persons. Why should the one of Dikis be different? Secondly, Inspector General of Police, you are occupying a very sensitive position. If we are not saying that you should not keep friends, we are not saying that you should not associate with anybody, but when somebody is abusing that your relationship with him or her, you distance yourself. And you also look into how do these persons, we have seen it, everybody is shouting. We are talking about insecurity, but one person is moving with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 armed mobile policemen for one person, a non-state actor. We don't know what is happening in this country, and we are saying that we have written to these letters. Up to now, we have not gotten any response, and we may not have other option than to go to court. But it's good that we draw it attention of the people. So now, gentlemen of the press, the ball is now in your court to take this information which I have given to you now, to go and ask EFCC chairman what is happening. This is a complaint I gave to Nigeria. This is what I have raised to Nigeria. Ask the EFCC chairman, this is the complaint, the initiative against human rights abuse and torture, what they are complaining on behalf of this innocent Nigeria. Inspector General of Police, this is what we are complaining. What is going on? Is it true? Then you will have the video, which I'm going to make available for you. You have the pictures. Look at you, Inspector General of Police. Look at the person. As Inspector General of Police, you are not expected to mingle with somebody with a questionable character. That is the position, and that is the essence of this particular decision. So we are calling on the people in authority. Please, if you are investigating and your son, your brother, your friend, even your mother is involved, you should be able to do your work in line with the law, without any fear of favor or contradiction. This is one of the oaths you took. So that is the essence of this particular press conference. The forged documents are here. The original one are here. FCT administration, both in land and in ages, has declared the document the woman is parading as a fraudulent document. EFCC has concluded their investigation. Why should somebody who committed fraud should be allowed to go? Though not supporting them, because we have seen where these Yahoo boys are being arrested and prosecuted. Why should somebody who is defrauding Nigerians be allowed to be moving free? That is the essence of this press. The videos are there, the pictures are there. I will give it to you. You go and confirm. We may make our contact available. I think EFCC have a contact for you to ask her a question. Whether what we said, if they are lies, he should also come up with his own story.
But we're also privileged to see the findings of the EFCC concerning the investigation.
No, I'm not. But they told us that they have concluded the investigation and they have seen this one, the document. Just like when you said you have a document, I have a document, and you go to issuing authority, in this case FCT administration, and they say that this one is fake, this one is genuine. So when they say this one is fake, this one is genuine, I know I'm saying the person with fake document should be the person who forged the document. It's a very simple investigation. It's a very simple investigation. Which divisions, other security agents do investigate to carry on.
What action different the FCTA can take concerning this?
FCTA has no issue. Their own is they have given you allocation. If FCTA has given Mr. A allocation and Mr. B go ahead to forge that of Mr. A and use that forged document to claim, FCTA, when the matter now gets to the security agents investigate, so FCTA, their own is to say, no, this is the one we gave. This document is the one we issue to Mr. A. That of Mr. B, we don't know how he managed to get that one. It's not from us. It's fake. So that is it.
So how soon are you going to court?
We shall be moving to court immediately after vacation. We shall be approaching court. And we don't want it to get to that extent because EFCC is our own. Nigerian police is our own. Ebeteko is not longer Ebeteko. He is now a public officer. He is expected to be there. Are some things that I do that he cannot do because of his position. So that is the reason why you watch the people you move with. And we are asking him to come and distance himself from this particular issue. That's what we are complaining.